I am about to show you something that is getting harder and harder to find in Fuquay-Varina. We're on a 1/4 acre lot here with no HOA, but still only about 5 to 7 minutes to downtown Fuquay. Brand new build, let's get into it. Okay, let me try to I want to show you the whole house. So you've got about 3 houses here. And this is 3 new construction homes all in a row that are built in this established neighborhood, all built in 2026. This one is probably my favorite. I mean, you can't beat just the front charm of this farmhouse type exterior. I love the brick on the porch. I love the open porch with no rails, the double front doors, side entry garage. It's just a really beautiful elevation. The board and batten siding just gives me all the feels. So here you go from the front. You can see you're on a 1/4 acre, but you have a decent amount of space between you and the next house, both with the 6 feet privacy fence, which is really nice. I'll show you all the houses around you. So this is Sippihaw, is the neighborhood. It's an established neighborhood. Again, it's just really beautiful. The homes are a little older, but it's in a great location, and most of the neighborhood is really nicely kept. Mostly owner occupants, not a ton of rentals. There you go. It's your front yard. They've given you some nice plantings here, and you can see you just don't get these kind of mature trees in a brand new neighborhood. So that's the upside of being the newer house in an established neighborhood. And then over here you can see you have neighborhood sidewalks, which is what I'm on right now, but you can see this street. You are on a corner lot, but this street dead ends, and then you have a ton of side yard actually. If you want to do a little garden out there, I mean, you have no HOA, so you kind of do what you want. Side entry garage. I'll walk you up to the front door so you get the full effect. If you're looking to commute to downtown Raleigh, again, probably 20 to 25 minutes with traffic, 25 minutes to the airport, 25 minutes to RTP. So really nice location. Got a front porch you can put some rocking chairs on. Just think how beautifully you could decorate that for holidays. It's just lovely. Brick's a really nice touch. Black gutters. So the white and black color scheme, again, it's just very classic. Take some weeds out, but it is July. July in North Carolina means sweat, flat hair, and weeds. All right, let's take you inside. I'm also going to give you a driving tour of the neighborhood, because I always like to do that, because if you're watching from afar, obviously you can't just jump in your car and take a little trip through the neighborhood to see what it's like. And I really want you to get a feel for what the actual whole neighborhood feels like, what the whole neighborhood looks like. So hang tight. Y'all, I curled my hair for you and everything today. I don't know why I even bothered. It thunderstormed last night, and it is super high humidity today. So some days you get me all fixed up, and some days you just get me. But let me show you this house. Okay, so the front door, you've already seen the actual front of the house, but one of the things I want to point out is that this front door really does give the vibe of an old-timey farmhouse. You can see it's painted, it's got the clear glass, which some people love. I love it for all the natural light. Some people hate it because they want to cover it with something immediately so people can't peep in their house. Either way, I totally get it, but I like it. Okay, so that's the front door. Coming in, double front doors. That's your foyer. So when you come in the door, I'm going to turn you around. That is your coat closet. I love the doorknobs. There's some nice attention to detail in this house. So this is where your water shutoff is. Main coat closet. And then if we walk that way to the right of your front door, that's going to be your laundry room and upstairs, but we'll come back to that. So walking right in, you have a separate foyer, which I think is really nice. Then this is your sort of open living, dining, kitchen. So it has a little bit more of a traditional farmhouse feel, but still an open floor plan. They've added built-in cabinets on the side. You've got a gas fireplace, wood mantle. So you can see it also has a little modern flair to it as well. It is modern farmhouse. So here, just the design elements you're gonna see are very modern, but also still traditional. More cabinets on this side. This is gonna be your owner's suite. We'll come back to that. You have LVP, luxury vinyl plank on the floor. Lots of windows, sliding glass door. This video is going to be a house tour, and then with the later video, we're going to compare 3 properties in this price range in 3 little towns around Raleigh. Show you what you get in each town, but let's look at this kitchen design. So, white on white. You've got quartz countertops, subway tile backsplash, white cabinetry. Obviously your fridge will go here. And you've got your island with a farmhouse sink. They've given you the mixed cabinetry, so you have some wood, which is very on trend with the white. Gas stove. Stainless appliances. All the appliances, I believe, are Bosch as well. So that's a nice little upgrade for you. Love the detail on the sink. Now, a lot of our new construction homes have given a lot more emphasis to the size of the pantry and the layout, and I absolutely love that. So you have a walk-in pantry. Look at all that shelving. You can even put stuff down on the floor. And then over here, they've given you an area which could be a great little coffee bar, wine bar. You could always do a wine fridge in there if you wanted to change it up a little bit. Something for your big appliances, mixers, things you don't want to have on your kitchen counters all the time, every day on display. That's one of my complaints about the open floor plan, is that sometimes if you don't have a scullery area, sometimes you just don't have enough room to put all the things away when you don't use them every day. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Okay. From pantry back through the kitchen, living room. This is your dining area. So no formal dining room space, but this area, it's hard for you to tell when there's no furniture in it, is absolutely big enough for a 60-inch round table with 6 to 8 chairs. I don't know how much more space you would have to add other things if you have china cabinets or buffets, anything like that. But it is big enough for a real dining table. And sometimes when we don't have the formal dining room, I find builders are not giving us enough room for that full table that we want. You also have bar seating at the island, and you're going to be able to fit at least 4 bar stools along here. You have 2 bedrooms, one being your owner's suite. So this is the first bathroom. This is the bathroom that your guests would use. So you have tile on the floor, white, cultured marble or quartz. I'm not sure. I think it's quartz, actually. Yeah, definitely quartz. And then you have a tile shower. I'm giving you a little insert for your goods here. Fiberglass pan. I assume they're going to come back and add a shower door, but if I were making an offer on this house, I would want to write that into your offer, because right now you don't have one. I love the paneled doors. Again, it's just very in line with farmhouse design vibes. You can see over here you've got your mudroom. They've made good use out of that corner. Love it. And then you have another little room downstairs. Now, I consider this a bedroom. They've advertised this as 4 bedrooms, but I would consider this a 5th bedroom. I'll show you upstairs, show you what I'm talking about in a minute. It does have a closet, has egress, a window for you to get out in case there's a fire, so we can count it as a bedroom. This, for me, would also be great if you need a home office, or this is also a fantastic floor plan if you want an owner's suite on the first floor, but maybe you also have an aging family member or a family member that for some reason needs a first floor bedroom, you have 2 bedrooms on the first floor. And believe it or not, that's sometimes hard to find around here. We're gonna come back this way. This is your owner's suite. And it is kind of tucked away on its own, which I like. It's not oversized, but it is definitely big enough for a king size bed, 2 end tables, and then over here, they've got it set up for TV, something over there. And then in your owner's back, you have double vanities with this nice long extension for goods. You could even add a cabinet for extra storage here between the mirrors. Some added natural light up there with the transom. You can see the tile on the floor. And then you have a walk-in shower. Now, here's what I mean. It's a 0 entry shower. Let me see if I missed a shower light. Yeah, there we go. So the 0 entry shower, again, is great for aging in place. Even if you're not concerned about it right now, there's no lip that you have to step over, and you have a nice big seat in here, a cutout for anything you need, all your personal products. I actually really like this tile on the wall. It's white, feels very modern, fresh, clean, and then you've got your octagonal stuff on the floor here. Actually, that's not an octagon, that's a hexagon. Sorry, my bad. All right, here we go. Got crown molding everywhere. And again, sometimes we see right now that people are not doing shower doors, especially if the layout is more like you walk in on this side. So you would have a wall here, walk in on this side, but there's a big opening. I don't like that. I don't like being cold in the shower. So I definitely want a shower door here and would want to ask for that. Owner's closet. Again, you have nice wood shelves. Look at all those built-ins. So many shoes could fit here. All right. So it's not huge, but I feel like it's doable. And then you have your water closet here. All right, so that's your owner's suite. Love the fan. I just love all the design elements. They've also added a fence in your backyard, but we're gonna come back to that. It's on about a 1/4 of an acre lot, which is normal for a home that's in a planned development in this area. That's about 1/3 of an acre, 1/4 of an acre is about right. This is your laundry room. And again, attention to detail. This is a laundry room that you would actually enjoy doing laundry in, if that's possible. I guess it is for some people, just not for me. Okay, so here we go. You've got a nice big folding area. Lots of storage. I imagine you could set this up and have your phone chargers and all the things that you want to get out of sight up here. Then they've added some shelving up top. And of course, you have room for your actual washer and dryer. It's a decent size. I really like that. It's a great place for some wallpaper. Just imagine all the things you could do with this. And then your stairs are here. And if you weren't sure, they don't want shoes inside the house. All right, so coming up the stairs, none of the first floor has carpet, just as a reminder. So you do have some carpet on the second floor. So when you're at the top of the stairs, you turn to the right and we have another bedroom. So this makes 3 bedrooms, okay? And you've got good closet space. 2 closets, does not go all the way through. Come back out here. Long hallway. Got a bathroom that adjoins to another bedroom. So that would be bedroom 4. I'm gonna come back to that. This is like a little loft area, which is really nice. Kind of like a bonus room, just open. Be a great playroom, study room, whatever you need it for. Put your Peloton here. Hang clothes on it like I did. And then another bathroom. Okay. And another bedroom. So this would be bedroom 5. Now this is probably the smallest out of all the bedrooms. So you could also have an office up here, tucked away in the back where nobody's disturbing you. but I actually think it's perfect for a guest bedroom because it's tucked in the back, has its own bathroom. It's big enough for a queen size bed and some extra things, but not so big that your guests get super comfortable and stay too long. All right, so here's your bathroom. Look at all the design things, my flat hair. Okay, coming in. Again, we've got quartz, so same bathroom design, tile, tub, shower combo, but again, they gave you the tile surround almost all the way to the ceiling. Really nice. And the cutout for all your things. Back to your little loft area. Probably a little extra storage in there, but we'll look at that in a second. You've got a pull down here where you could also store some things. This is the bedroom that is attached to the hall bath. Nice. This one's good size. And this one has a walk-in closet. Yeah, love it. Same deal in here. Tile, double vanity. You don't have any linen closets, so they've given you this cabinetry here. I would say that is probably the one thing missing from the hall is not having a linen closet. Let's go back and make sure I didn't miss it. Let's look in the little storage area. Okay, so you'd have to put some wood down to have a little storage in there. And I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be really difficult getting in and out of here. It makes me claustrophobic just looking at it. But that's what husbands are for. Okay, so coming back this way. Yeah, no linen closet, so you'd have to figure out your linen storage. Unless this is a linen closet and I can't get this door open for some reason. But I don't think that is a linen closet. I think that's probably your systems and things in there. All right, so walking back through one more time. So it's upstairs. You have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a little bonus area loft. This bedroom is also good size. It's really pretty. Crown molding everywhere. So this home is built and marketed by Pine State Builders, and they are a local builder. I think they build a really nice product. They work a lot in this Fuquay-Varina market, and so thank you to them for letting us come out and do a video of the house so we can show it to you. We're gonna go out back. So, maybe. There we go. All right, so coming out back, they've given you this cool covered porch. I actually really like this. You've got the board and batten siding, again, giving that farmhouse vibe. If you're bent on having a screen porch, I think you could probably easily screen this, but it's nice just covered the way it is. And then you have these brick accents, brick steps, again, giving real farmhouse charm to it. It's not just a poured slab. They've added some extra details for you, which I think is a really nice touch. So this is what it looks like. You're on a 1/4 acre. This is your backyard. They've fenced it for you. Grass is looking good, even in the July heat, except for this one little patch right here. I don't know what happened to that one, but for the most part, it looks really nice. Now you can see you're out in Sippihaw Village, which is an established neighborhood. So a lot of these homes are older, but you've got 3 new homes all in a row on these lots, all by Pine State. I don't mind that the surrounding homes are a little bit older. The neighborhood is charming. The homes, for the most part, are really well kept, and it's in a fantastic location. And as a reminder, it doesn't have an HOA. And like we were saying, that is harder and harder to find, especially close to town. It's about 2,700 square feet altogether. I think it actually feels bigger than that, but that's what it is measuring at. Okay, and then you have a side entry garage, of course. You do have a couple steps, 3 steps down into your garage. So if steps are a concern for you when you think about carrying groceries in and out of the house, it's just something to be aware of. Giving you windows here, really nice. And they gave you a man door. I call that a man door. I don't know what other people call it, just anyway, that's what I grew up calling it. But so much new construction, this is extra. You have to ask for it. They don't just offer it up to you. And who wants to lift and lower their garage door every time they have to go in and out, take trash cans out, etc. So I think that's really nice. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, I've already given you a port for your car charger. Excellent thinking. That is just smart design right there, and I love it. Extra outlets. Another outlet over there. And one back here. I'm guessing this one's set up for your garage fridge. 20 amp dedicated, yeah. So there we go. All right, so that is pretty much the whole tour. I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot to tell you. It's a fantastic house. We'd love to show it to you. If you're thinking about moving to the Raleigh, Durham, Fuquay-Varina, Garner, Apex area, call us. If you're thinking about moving to North Carolina, we'd love to show you what it's like to live here. You can call us anytime. Our information is down in the box. I'm Hope Tyler with Hope Tyler Home Team. Please and subscribe so you can catch all of our area videos and all of our new home tours. Okay, so I drove from Powhatan to downtown Fuquay. It's literally a 5-minute drive right down to all this shopping, all the cool things that downtown Fuquay has to offer. You are 30 minutes from the airport right now in the middle of the day, 25 minutes to downtown Raleigh, 30 minutes to RTP, and an hour to Fort Bragg. Believe it or not, we do have some military folk who prefer to live in Fuquay-Varina over Fayetteville. So if that's something you're looking for and you're willing to commute an hour each way, this could be right for you. So make sure you like and subscribe. Hope Tyler Home Team. Thanks for watching us today.